Welcome back. On this trip I'm going to endeavor to do something I can never do, which is successfully catch some fish. In this case we're going after walleye. Let's roll. Alright, coming up to the first portage. Not too long, and I think we only have one more after this. And we got a little dock. So this area is popular with fishermen, so I believe we will see some boat caches. So we entered the park. I'll tell you, I'm in Temagami. We entered the park off of 11. The road that we came in on is a big road, so as you've probably heard, we can hear trucks and everything going by. Short little portage here on the other side, that sound should be gone, and there's also a huge cache of fishing boats on the other side, which I'm going to take as a very good sign. We have a fork in the path, but the air doesn't smell so foul down there. When in doubt, always follow your nose. Now, of course, normally I wouldn't be so stoked to see all these boats cached here, but because I'm doing a fishing camping trip, it's not a problem at all. When you're solo camping, a lot of things you have to learn on your own. So when I'm paddling, I always keep my knife really handy, just in case you get attacked by some pterodactyl like heron or sandhill crane. It's happened before, it'll happen again. Mark my words. Not to me though. Not to me. As it is my birthday, my lovely wife made me some chocolate cake, which is about to come in very handy because I'm famished. Moist. Very beautiful lake. I've yet to escape noise, however. I can either hear a train or a float plane taxiing would be my guess. But perfect day. So for some of you who have been watching for a while, you might remember last year I did a trip with my friend Luigi, who runs Boreal Outdoor Innovations. And every once in a while he'll give me a piece of kit as a prototype or as just like the first customer to get their hands on it. And I've currently got his brand new titanium tent stakes. I got 4 of them. I replaced the paracord that came with it. It was reflective, but I like my green ones. And they're just, you can tell, super beefy, super strong, and lots of different variations you could use to tie through the holes or the nooks right here. So I got 4 of them, and I'll use those for the 4 corners, and then my other little ones for the rest. It's not windy, so that's not a great knot. Don't make fun of me. You're not going to bend it. Even if it gets into a rock, you're not going to fold it over. You'll just not be able to get it down anymore. And there's definitely a sense of security with having some very nice, strong guy out points on a tent or a tarp. Tarp's all set up. As long as it doesn't get crazy windy, it'll be fine. There are so many guy out points that it makes up for the tension I don't have in the line. And I do have a ground sheet, but I'm gonna not put it down yet. Let the ground dry out a bit more throughout the day with the nice breeze we have. And I'll probably just set up the hammock, relax for a bit, eat something, and then get set up to go fishing. So this weekend's all about trying to get into some walleye. I am probably better prepared for this fishing trip than I've ever been for any fishing trip ever. So I got plastics, I got crankbaits, I got jerk baits, I got jigs, harnesses, everything. Like everything you could imagine. I got real worms too. I got a bobber. I brought the kitchen sink. And another new upgrade, a nice little digital scale so we can accurately measure our success. Because fishing alone in a canoe can be quite challenging, especially if it's windy, I need an anchor that I can drop, tie to one of my thwarts, and then stay in one position while I fish in a spot. Alright, let's do this. Alright, well, round one goes to the walleye. My back's killing me because I didn't get a good night's sleep last night, so I'm just going to go back and chill for a bit. And then I've heard walleye fishing is better at dusk anyway, so I'll try again then. Well, I think we'll be very comfortable here. Soup in a cup, chicken pot pie. Just the kind of perfect, easy thing to warm you up late fall. I'm just testing it out, but it's good. Well, for dinner tonight on my birthday, I have something very special. It is a sour pickle.
Have you brought it with you?
No, I thought it better to disturb nothing.
Fortune has been...
A marauding mouse got into my bread last night, crapped all over my cutting board, but I think I've probably got 4 or 5 pieces that are unspoiled, so I'll make a nice peanut butter and jam sandwich. You know, sometimes pooping in the woods is not so much fun, but on a day like today, I got this old thunderbox here. It's a nice little meadow, rays of light shining through. It's a pretty nice bathroom. We got a busy beaver somewhere around here. It's a pretty big tree. Didn't finish the job, but it did tip over and get hung up in the trees around it. There's another one over here. Lodge. A nice bald eagle flying around. Might be doing some fishing himself. Oh, I think there's a second one on its way. We are cleared for landing. Oh, it's a switcheroo? Cool. Alright, quick little portage and we are in our lake. big snails in the water. This is a little damp. I'm going to air it out first. Well, it's a heck of a nice lake and a nice site. And it's so nice that I don't really care if I catch any fish. I hope I do, and I'm going to try my best. But Aaron, I never doubted you for a second. I knew you'd send me to a great place, and I know that I'm going to get out there and I'm going to get it done tonight. Beauty. But not what we're after. Alright, I'm gonna throw an eerie deary on and say my prayers. Well, I only have one more hope, and that's to catch something from shore. Dang. Well, that was very cool. They sure do make a lot of noise when they get back into the brush.
The Night Watchman. A chilling tale by Philip Levine.
Brain damage. Yeah, slight concussion,
They seem to be spreading along the fingers. Look, see what I mean? Smallpox or typhoid.
but it's not unlike chickenpox, is it?
They keep well away from here.
Do they? Elaine told me one of them.
Not to go on all fours. That is the law.
I am very excited for a nice long sleep. I will see you in the morning. Great sleep. Beautiful morning again. Lots of condensation. It does get quite cold at night, so everything's pretty wet. But I'm in no rush to get out of here. I'm going to fish this lake as much as I can today. and then I'll head back out to the lake that we came from, find a new campsite, maybe a better fishing spot for tonight. It was a very, very still, quiet night, which was nice. Very bright moon, beautiful crescent shape, and looks like a third gorgeous day in a row today. The perfect day not to catch fish on. September is one of my favorite months to camp. Still nice and warm, water is still warm enough to swim in, less traffic in the parks and everywhere else, unique fishing opportunities, privacy, and nice cool nights with no bugs. You can see how thin a layer of topsoil a tree this size needs just to grow. It probably ripped the soil up and out of these cracks when it fell over in some strong wind. I'll take it. Nice little bass. With some salt and pepper and butter, perhaps. right, time to dip. Paddling back the way we came into the lake we were from. I'll do some fishing on the way through, and then we'll find a nice site tonight. All right, I was totally bummed. Once again, I can't catch a walleye to save my life. And then I get to camp and I forget about all that because it's an awesome camp. Lots of firewood, a couple tables so you know that the fishermen like to chill, and good spots to fish all around. It's one of those sites that just keeps getting better and better. Pine needle mattress. last Hail Mary. We'll get a couple casts out before it gets dark. It's really disappointing. Great camping trip, not a good fishing trip.
This is the BBC Home Service, and now reshaping man's heritage.
Away, and he led us next door to the smoking room. It's over.
Machines began its career.
Listen, friend, you're holding on to those matches as if they were the crown jewels. How about passing
I
them
pressed the lever to its extreme position.
I nicked my finger with my silky saw. I've done it before. I'll hold something and then I'll be sawing something on top of it and then I'll get through it and I'll smash my finger with the teeth. It's not bad, it's just a little bloody.
Fruits and sweet, delightful flowers. Brilliant butterflies. Now,
Well, it's time to get out of here. The dream is over. Thank you very much for coming along. Sorry for the disappointing fishing, but I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you next time. Take care.